this video, I want to discuss the hidden thing that is costing residential assisted living operators and owners a lot more money than what they anticipated, and also what you need to consider when you are looking to get into this business. So if you're interested, make sure to stick around. What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my reoccurring viewers, thank you so much for all the love and support that each and every single one of you have shown me. And if you have not yet, make sure to go check out the God Made podcast on most streaming platforms. Also, feel free to go check out Legion Assisted Living Academy. And that is where I teach how to actually start your own facility from A to Z. Also, if you're interested in booking a one-on-one mentorship call with myself, or book a in-person meeting with myself and spend the whole day, make sure to go check that out at legionassistedlivingacademy.com. And if you have not checked out valleyalfventures.com, feel free to do so. If you are a passive investor looking to passively invest into this industry, or you're an operator looking to potentially expand your operations, we would love to have a conversation with you and see if it leads anywhere. Or if you're looking to potentially sell your facility, feel free to reach out to us. And now that the housekeeping is all completed and done, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. One of the many things that actually a lot of operators and owners don't factor in, especially just in business in general, is the cost of inflation. Although a good business model will be recession proof and will be able to go through certain seasons, one thing that's affected a lot of business, and one thing that I've noticed, is that inflation really can creep up on people and on businesses, especially when it comes to residential assisted living, because the cost of every little item starts to continue to go up, which ultimately needs to go and trickle down to the client or the consumer. And so with inflation, what has actually come out and what has actually happened is that prices, for the most part, for food, for supplies, for anything you need to do for your residents, including bills, has gone up roughly 30% across the board in all these categories, especially in residential assisted living and behavioral health. And not only that, but even payroll, right? Across the board, 30% is what has gone up, and it's costed a lot of people a lot more money than what they anticipated. And it's really hard to make ends meet, especially if that's not reflected in the rates. So one thing a lot of operators can actually start doing is having the client pay more and essentially increasing the rents or the rates by 30% to reflect that cost of inflation. And most operators and most owners will not do that, simply because of the fact that they're afraid clients and residents and families will move out anytime they give them that rent increase, that rate increase. And they're afraid that they're going to move out and go to a facility who may be undercutting the market, may be undercharging, and have cheaper rates. But you have to always remember that the care that you're providing and the staff that you have there, the environment, etc., will ultimately keep them there regardless of what they have to pay. So when you're running an efficient facility and you're able to provide the right care, the proper care, they're gonna stay there, and they are more than happy to be able to pay you what you need to make in order to keep the lights on. Because at the end of the day, if you have all the best care in the world and you aren't charging what you need to be charging, you might as well just be running a charity and a not-for-profit, because that is not all that you can do, especially when it comes to this business. So a lot of operators really have a hard time with this because of those reasons that I just mentioned. And on top of that, it's hard for them to explain and have that conversation with families like, hey, look, payroll has gone up, the expenses for groceries, the expenses for supplies, all these things that we're having to do has gone up, and that needs to be reflected. And typically, if you are giving them notice, and 30 days notice, that the next month is going to go up, if for the remaining of the year, that's what it's going to be. And oftentimes, when you do these rate increases, that's ultimately going to help your business as well in the long term, right? And what I'm noticing now is that there's a lot of owner operators who are selling, and when I look at their rates and I look at what they're actually making on a monthly basis, they haven't increased rates in the last 3 to 5 years. And that's a lot of money that they're leaving on the table for their business and for their employees and for the growth of what they're trying to do, that they're not able to continue to make ends meet, and they're having to sell, and they're finding themselves in a position where it's really hard to keep the doors open because they haven't done these rate increases. And because of that, they're not going to get top dollar for their business when they go to sell it, right? Somebody who's willing to come in, increase those rates, increase that revenue, and be able to maximize the profits at their facility, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come in, they're gonna try to buy everything at a discount because they see how low the rates are that you are charging. And just like anything else in this world, you're gonna have to either do what you need to do in order to get those rates up and be able to stay with other facilities within your area and be able to keep your doors open. And if you're not going to be able to do that, you're not going to really make it. It's going to be really hard to make the numbers work and make the margins work if you're not increasing the rates. And if you are going into this business, you got to just go ahead and factor that into your future potential earnings. Because at the end of the day, with the current environment that we are economically, it is really hard to get a business up and going and just charge these minimal rates, or below average or even average rates, to stay afloat and to make a good return on your investment and on your time. So that is the hidden cost of this industry, is the fact that inflation will creep into every category of expenses that you have. And you have to be very cognizant of that, and you have to be well aware of it and know where you need to cut costs if it's possible, and where you're gonna have to increase those costs to keep everything at where they're at or even better, and make sure that that's reflected to your residents and to your clients and the rates that you charge them. So hopefully this gave you guys some more context and some more valuable information to help you all when you're looking at this industry as a whole. And if you're looking to buy something existing or start something from scratch, or even if you are already operating, it's something you want to take in consideration when it comes to running your business. And so feel free to go check out legionassistedlivingacademy.com if you are looking to get the course, or book a one-on-one mentorship call with me, or book a full day with myself. And I look forward to speaking to all of you in the next one. God bless.